Well, we're breaking up all these particles of clay that have dried out, and we're crushing them up into small particles and then putting them back in this pug mill here, and then we're going to just pug them on out and get them good and mixed up and get them to where we can turn it. So everything's always recyclable as far as the clay goes, as long as it hadn't been fired. If we ever get to a spot where we can't afford clay, we just recycle some, you know, and use that up. And, then when we want the pure stuff, with the crystalline we have to use a different clay body. It has to be a higher temperature clay body. So if it mixes in with a lower temperature clay body, then it'll start bloating and bubbling up and cracking more likely.
In 1990 we started doing crystalline. We were kind of getting tired of painting everything. It was so time consuming and tedious. You just work yourself to death painting every pot. So I was looking for something that didn't require a brush. I had seen these crystalline pots that Millie's instructor, Mike Ferree, had made over at Montgomery Tech when she was in school. And I always had in the back of my mind to try it. Since I had a background in chemistry, it was sort of appealed to me. When I was a kid, I used to grow crystals of Epsom salts and copper sulfate. So I found this guy out in Norfolk, Bevan Norkin. He'd been messing with it since about 1978, and went to visit him, and we started selling his pots down here in our shop. After a while, he said he should teach me how to do it, so he sort of came down a couple times and got me started, and then we've just been sort of messing with it ever since.
Crystalline's become our most popular seller, and we started doing it about 13 years ago, and we just had just a little bit of it, and at that time it didn't sell that well. Our quality, of course, wasn't up to what it is now. It's a difficult process, but we really feel like we've got a good handle on it. We have about, I guess, a 90% success rate with it, which is it's pretty good for crystalline. This is kind of the trickiest thing to crystalline is it's a runny glaze that doesn't stay on the pot while it's firing, like a lot of other glazes do. So you have to make a special little pedestal for it and a catch dish to catch the excess glazes that's flowing off the pot at those hot temperatures. And that's all fine and dandy, but when it comes out and you have to get it off this base, we actually take a hammer and just hope it pops off without taking the pot with it.